guys, welcome back to Discover TV here at Dunes in Houtbay, Cape Town, South Africa on a beautiful summer's day. And I'm hanging out with the one and only, the legend, the man himself, Ard Matthews. How you, bruv?
How you, boy? Good to see you again, man.
Yeah, man, it's been a while.
It has.
The last time I think we hooked up, it was the last episode of Balcony TV ever.
I don't quite know how to take that. Hopefully it was a nice finale, or was it because
no, it was, you know, if I was going to finish off Balcony in any style, to do it on your rooftop of your castle.
Oh, wonderful.
Couldn't be better. And with an incredible album. And
great.
Let's just quickly start off there. It's been a year and a half now, isn't it?
Bro, do you know that that was, I think it's more, it's 2.5.
2.5 years?
I think it's 2018, middle of 2018 it came out. Yeah.
And that album is still going.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, thank you. We had a fourth single went to radio at the end of 2020, and it's one of those records that you're so lucky that it's still got legs.
And somebody would phone me as that's happening.
And someone's phoning. Let's see who it is.
No, it's cool. I'm just going to go mute. That's fine. You know, that's what we do on these shows. Why not?
So the fact that it's still got legs is a miracle, you know.
And I mean, there's still more singles on this album. It's not as if this album's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'd like to think so. It's also one of those. It's those albums that I'd like to think is just going to kind of live there as well, regardless of whether we get singles or however it's recorded these days as being a success or not. The fact that I think it's going to live on in a little bit of just have a bit of a future is all that matters to me. You know.
And look, I mean, lockdown. We were chatting about this earlier. How you built your boat. Tim, is that his name?
Yeah.
Tim, I remember that.
Yeah.
You built Tim, and literally, as you're ready to launch,
oh my God,
we get screwed by lockdown.
So Tim is short. Tim is short for the Impossible Machine,
yeah.
which was named after the album Impossible Machines. And I was just trying to, and it's all tongue in cheek. I'm having, I'm a South African rock star. Like people, it looks glamorous, but you of all people know that like I can't play the yachting game. And I know we joke and I'm in a castle, yes, but it's a miracle what I found. We all find these things. The bank still owns most of it. But you know what? I'm living the dream. I'm having fun. It's the main point because now
I go back quickly.
Yeah.
30 years?
Yeah.
What Waterfront?
Yes.
Randburg Waterfront.
Yeah.
Catch Chambers. Did you ever think you would be here today?
with a fake castle and a fake boat? No. With a boat that the bank owned? No. But still, I mean, amazing considering come from the bluff, come from busking at the waterfront.
Yeah.
Talk about that story. Nothing it's coming from the bluff because it doesn't matter where you come from, but it's an interesting journey. Creating anything in your life.
It's an incredible journey. I was
by yourself, 100% by yourself.
Watching again. Remember we shot that Storytellers at that pub in Joburg?
Yes, yeah.
Where Barney came and did the intro and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I was watching that again recently, and I was like, you were talking about the story because you had that mate from the bluff that was there at the show that day. I can't remember his name.
Yes.
And you were talking about how you guys were at school together and things like that.
Yes.
We sit here. We're in 2021. I'm sitting here with a 20-year-old son. He's turning 20 this year.
Bro, I can't believe that as well. Yeah.
I've known you close on 30 years, probably.
Yeah. What a ride it's been.
Idea.
When I was listening to you do like Midnight Oil sounding stuff. I mean, that's how long we've gone. And
I know.
Apparently you got cassette footage of
I've got
cassette proof of the earliest demos I ever did in London back in the day. So you need to bring it to Cape Town next time, please.
I promise. I keep saying every time. It's sitting on my table, and I must take this to Art.
But the fact that that's still in existence is unbelievable because I don't
actually listen to it again. It still sounds great. No.
There's something that's not right with my soul. I have no goal. I have no goal. I'm leaving shallow waters. I'm leaving all my dreams of you. I can't go on.
No ways. That's crazy.
Still sounding good, man.
I'd love to hear it.
That version you do of Ramble On.
Yeah. Me and Bruce.
Man,
shout out to Bruce
one of
Fulford.
The best covers I've ever heard in my life. And I think that's what caught me onto your sound was that cover of Ramble On. I'll never forget it.
Oh, sometimes I grow so tired, but I know there's one thing I gotta do. Ramble on. Now's the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going around the world.
And I remember that I was working in a studio in London as a janitor or something. I was literally I was washing dishes and sweeping floors, and I didn't get any money. And in exchange, what they gave me was studio time, and that's what I managed to do with that studio time, was record those 3 demos, and, and that was kind of it.
Insane, man. Let's head back now into 2020, second year of Impossible Machines, as we've mentioned. You've now built this boat.
Yeah.
You're chartering it out.
Yes, it is available.
People can actually go to the waterfront.
Yeah, you can go to the waterfront. It's right in front of the Victoria Alfred Hotel, and by the food court there where the 4 statues are. That's it's called the North Quay, and that is my permanent berth. And
we'll put a link to that, because you can get online.
Of
and
course.
Actually go. I wanted to come, man, but now you're only Friday again, and I'm already back in.
If you're on Instagram or Facebook, just type in the word follow, and then follow Tim. One word, follow Tim SV. And then you can find it on Instagram and Facebook. You can see what I've been doing there. It's been a project and a half, to say the least.
And you're keeping busy. You've started a podcast, which has kicked off incredibly well.
Yes.
Everybody is talking about it.
Well, I'm so glad to hear you say that. Being one of the original content creators, in a streaming world. So it's nice to get that validation from you. Thank you.
Are you enjoying that?
I love it. I didn't realize that talking doo-doo for so long would actually was not just a natural thing, but it's actually...
It's kind of like, hey, I've been doing this for 30 years, 40
yeah,
years of my life. Hello, now I'm just filming it.
Yeah, exactly.
And somebody's going to pay me to do this one stage.
Well, hopefully, yeah. That's kind of the idea. But also, I do enjoy speaking to people, and it's kind of continues my message of kindness. I just want to spread some cheer, because we all got a lot of hectic stuff we're going through. And if I can, for a second, just uplift people and make them feel better about themselves, or just distract themselves with how stupid we are, because we all are, then it's fine.
We have to make light of our situation, unfortunately. I know it doesn't sound like a good thing, but we've got to try and find the light in this all, because otherwise we're just going to get more and more depressed. And I was actually chatting to my mate Mark this morning, and we were talking about the youth of today. And I was thinking about my son, I mean, what chances have they got? I mean, we have to rebuild this country. We have to rebuild our industry.
Yeah, it's a thing. I can't even imagine how parents must be feeling right now with all the homeschooling, and to think what kind of a future we have, left for our, already like teenage children. So it just makes me think even more. If you think about the David Attenborough narrative, that we have 10 years left to make a difference with climate change, or we'll have nothing. It will be irreparable if we don't do. If we don't do stuff now. So part of the boat adventures and my life motto will be, because I don't have kids, not to mean that aside from a dog, doesn't mean that I never will have, but what I will do is I'll fight for against all odds to try and make a change in the next 10 years, so that we can leave something cool behind, because we're already having a look at the fruits of our rewards. The fruit of our labor.
As much as also COVID has been hectic, what it's done for the planet, and potentially just readdressing some things, has been also incredible.
Yeah.
You look at climate change, things have changed.
No, exactly.
Because planes stopped flying. There was not as much pollution.
100%. This pandemic has come and given us a big slap on the wrist.
Hopefully we learn.
I hope we learn.
I really do.
Knowing historically how blasé humans are and human nature,
for sure.
It may take a couple of slaps, and either way, it's been a tough time, and it's an eye-opener.
Finally, and it's the one question I suppose everybody wants to know, will there be an Impossible Machines 2?
It won't be as deliberate as how I did that first one, where I was locked away with the phone in the box, and it was an album that I was doing. I don't think I'm going to do an album as such, but what I won't do is stop recording music, and then if that compiles into Impossible Machines Chronicles or something like that, then so be it. But it's going to be one song at a time. I do have a couple of things cooking. I'm quite excited about them.
Cool.
But hopefully, that was just a beautiful little... It was a weird thing, because it was a kickstart into just me also starting a whole other bunch of chapters in my life, because it finally got a little bit of recognition, and it was also the close of a chapter of me like pushing really hard to do album by album.
Yeah, so, and Just Ginger was how many years? 20?
Well, we are 25th year now this year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just insane. 25 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is there another Just Ginger album coming?
Oh, you can never say never.
Never say never. No, knowing you, Denim and Brent, it's literally
I would never say never.
To say never.
Who knows? We're all going through such challenges at the moment, and it's all based on the timing on when I leave on the boat, and if I leave, and even still,
you're going to chronicle that as well. We're going to get a whole boat, Tim. Tim podcast
Yeah,
or whatever it may
yeah,
be. But
yeah.
you've got to chronicle that.
Oh no, definitely.
Adventure.
I'll be calling you for advice on how to set up all the streaming and maybe have you on board actually to come
Oh
do
yes,
it.
I'm coming. There's no doubt about it.
That'll be
I've
great.
already said next time I come to Cape Town, I'm coming on the boat.
You're damn right. You'd
No
be
doubt about
welcome
it.
this time around.
Yeah. Art, thank you so much, man.
Pleasure. Good to see you,
As
boy.
always, good to
Yeah.
see you guys. This is Ard Matthews, Discover TV South Africa. We're keeping this industry alive somehow, and we hope you will always support our South African musicians and musicians all around the world, to say the least. But I mean, you know, we don't want our entertainment industry to die, and it's great to see the stuff that Art's doing, from the boat to the podcast. It's incredible, and just keep going, guys.
And this man Julian as well, for the efforts that he's put into supporting South African music. Big kudos to you, big
Anytime,
love.
bro. Anytime,
Big
always.
love, brother. Big love.
Discover TV, we'll catch you. We're live at Dunes in Houtbay. Hello.
What?
Does that get any better? I think I'm just going to stay here. We'll move Discover TV to this rooftop.
Cut to half an hour from now.
Yeah.
yeah. Move it on to the boat.
Moving on to the boat. We're out of here. Catch you soon. Cheers.
Cheers.